Hello everyone, my name is Christine. Today I'm going to talk about the topic Introduction to Web 2.0. In this course, I will introduce you the concept and applications of Web 2.0. Before I talk about Web 2.0, I explain the first generation of Web first. The first generation of Web is called Web 1.0. According to Tim Berners-Lee, who is the MIT professor and the inventor of World Wide Web, he said, it is a read-only web. The purpose of Web 1.0 is connecting researchers, computers, companies, and consumers together. It focuses on information sharing. In Web 1.0, static pages instead of dynamic user-generated content. It uses the HTML format to present the elements on a page. There are some limitations of the first generation web. Web 1.0 is the basic internet with static content and no interactivity between the information provider and its consumer. Online social interaction in the Web 1.0 was poor. It was like a read-only file where no networking could be done, no hyperlinking or bookmarking, and no dynamic content. As there was no interactivity, forget about social networking as it was not possible in any way. Because of the lack of interactivity, the communication between information provider and its consumer is difficult. The peak of Web 1.0 was the years from 1995 to 2004. In 2004, Tim O'Reilly introduced the next generation web in the first Web 2.0 conference. It is called Web 2.0. So what is Web 2.0? Web 2.0 is the second phase in the web evolution. It is also called the Western Web. Web 2.0 has more interactive and collaborative manner than Web 1.0. It emphasizes users' social interactive and collective intelligence. Web 2.0 also represents a popular term for advanced internet technology and applications, including blog, wikis, RSS, and social bookmarking. The applications of Web 2.0 facilitate information sharing, interoperability, user-centered design, and collaboration on the World Wide Web. Web 2.0 emphasized the collaboration to allow Internet users, other users, content providers, and enterprises work together. What are the representative characteristics of Web 2.0? Data is made available in new intended ways. Web 2.0 data can be remixed or mashed up through web services interface. Web 2.0 relies on user-generated and user-controlled content and data. Everyone on the web can generate his content and share their opinions and data. Web 2.0 has the ability of collective intelligence. The more user contributes, the more popular and valuable a Web 2.0 site becomes. Lightweight programming technologies and tools let everyone act as a website developer. Users can use the web as an application development platform to rapid prototyping and reduce the software upgrade cycles. Now let's compare the differences between Web 2.0 and Web 1.0. The first is the collaboration. This kind of feature is one of the most significant differences between Web 2.0 and the traditional World Wide Web. Internet users, other users, the content providers, and enterprises can collaborate on Web 2.0. Web 2.0 that users both access content from a website and contribute to it. Users can share and generate different types of data such as information, movies, photos, news, and so on. Also, users can simply interact, viewed, or downloaded other users' data. Thus, Web 2.0 is more dynamic and interactive than Web 1.0. There is no clear distinction between Web 2.0 and Web 1.0 technology, hardware, and applications. When we talk about Web 2.0, we generally mention blogging, Ajax technologies, Google-based and other free web services, RSS, social bookmarking, markups, wikis, dynamic content. Those are often used to describe Web 2.0. So, what is the major characteristic of Web 2.0? First, users can access applications entirely through a web browser. Users' participation encourages users to add value to the applications as they use it. Web 2.0 technology and applications emphasize social networks and social computing. They also allow users to share information and collaborate. Data, information, or services are available on the Internet. Additionally, they can continuously facilitate the creation of new business models on the web. Now let's watch a video which describes the evolution of the web from 1.0 to 3.0. This video will help you understand the development of the web.
The Internet is very much alive and kicking. The first generation of Internet sites primarily gave information. But with the rise of sites like Facebook and Amazon, the web has become increasingly interactive. On this Web 2.0, it's mostly the user who produces the content. Without contributors, there would be no Facebook, and without people who post information on Wikipedia and their clips on YouTube, there would be no interaction on these sites. Meanwhile, most people have become familiar with Web 2.0. Blogging, tagging, social networking, and social bookmarking have paved the way to a next step in the development of the web. The step to the intelligent and omnipresent Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is not totally different from the web we know now. It is in many respects a continuation of existing techniques. Think of the so-called recommender systems that make a personal approach by a website possible. Amazon has cleverly used this system for a long time now, by offering their clients products that other people with the same interests bought before them. And on Last.fm, you can listen online to music that caters to your personal wishes. By using smart systems, these sites are in a continuous learning process and they anticipate what their users like or dislike. Important for sites like Last.fm or Amazon is that a song or a book gets extra information added by the user. No sudden change of the Internet, it changes gradually. What does change quickly is the look and feel of the web. Simply speaking, the Internet is a web full of appliances that communicate with each other by exchanging information. As more and more everyday appliances are connected to the Internet, think of telephones, washing machines and cars, the web is more present, but it will become less and less visible. No big separate computer, but invisibly present in everyday appliances. When, moreover, all these appliances start communicating with each other through the Internet, this may lead to useful additional services measured to meet our individual needs. For the time being, we are not yet dealing with an all-knowing, omniscient computer which comes close to or even surpasses human intelligence. writing computer programs which, in a human manner, convert data into useful information, also known as the Semantic Web, appears quite difficult. But the web undoubtedly evolves into an environment which is intelligent and which will meet our wishes more often, more easily, and automatically. New services develop because data from various sources can be linked more easily. Moreover, with the good and often wireless infrastructure, these new internet services are always and everywhere available. Your online agenda becomes a personal assistant which, all by itself, for instance on the basis of your profile on LinkedIn, Facebook or other information, will check your possibilities for new appointments and even take traveling times into account. Your destination and itinerary too will have been sorted out by links between restaurant sites, GPS information and local weather services. EPN, the Dutch think tank on the impact of information technology, approaches Web 3.0 from various points of view and draws attention to its implications for society.
In the following, I will introduce several popular applications in Web 2.0. The first is blog. Blogs is a powerful two-way web-based communication tool. It is a website where people can share their thoughts, ideas, suggestions, and comments. A blog post might contain text, images, or links to other blogs and web pages, as well as to other media related to its topic. Most blogs are primarily textual, but some focus on photographs, videos, or audio. A blog written from a mobile device such as a pocket PC, mobile phone, or PDA is called an M-blog. There is a video to introduce the concept of blogs. In this video, you will understand how the blog works. Now, let's watch the video.
You've seen the word, you've seen the websites, and you may even have one. But have you ever wondered, what's the big deal about blogs? This is blogs in plain English. To make sense of blogs, you have to think about the news and who makes it. We'll look at news in the 20th century versus the 21st century to make our point. In the 20th century, the news was produced professionally. When news happened, reporters wrote the stories and a tiny group of people decided what appeared in a newspaper or broadcast. Professional news was mainstream, general, and limited. The 21st century marked the point where news became both professional and personal. A new kind of website called a weblog, or blog for short, came onto the scene that let anyone be a reporter and publisher, often for free. As blogs became popular, they created millions of news sources that gave everyone an audience for their own version of news. Of course, we're using the word news loosely, but really, isn't everything news to someone? With a blog, a business owner can share news about his business. A mother can share news about her family, or a sports star can share news with fans. These people are all bloggers. How did this happen? Well, blogs made sharing news on the web easy. Anyone with an idea can start a new blog with the click of a button and share news minutes later. Here's how blogs work. Blogs are websites that are organized by blog posts. These are individual news stories, like articles in the paper. Bloggers simply fill out a form like this one to post a new story. With the click of a button, the blog post appears at the top of the web page, just above yesterday's news. Over time, the blog becomes a collection of these posts, all archived for easy reference. Also, each blog post can become a discussion through comments left by readers. Blogs make the news a two-way street. But really, the fuss is not about how blogs work. It's about what people like you do with them that matters. Let's say you have a blog about green living and outdoor photography. It reflects your unique perspective. This helps you build relationships with your readers and other bloggers with similar interests. Speaking of relationships, bloggers often work together. In addition to comments, you'll read each other's posts, quote each other, and link your blogs together. This creates communities of bloggers that inspire and motivate each other. Whether it's their ease of use or the opportunities they offer, blogs have been adopted in a very big way. Since 2003, there have been over 70 million blogs created, each with its own version of news. So the big deal about blogs is that they gave people like you the power of the media, and created a personal kind of news that appeals to a high number of small audiences. So, it's up to you. What will you do with this new power? There is likely a group of people out there who want to hear what you have to say. You can search for blogs using Google's blog search or Technorati. You can also start your own blog for free at Blogger or WordPress.com.
There are several features of blogs. First, anyone can publish a blog post easily and cheaply through a web interface. Any reader can place a comment on the blog post. Second, you can search for a blog post by using blog search engines. A blog post can link to other blog posts, so interesting posts travel from site to site. Finally, if you subscribe to a blog, you will know when it's updated to save your time. Many businesses use blogs to connect and engage with customers, employees, and the general public. Blogs change the way of business. The other application in Web 2.0 is RSS, really simple syndication. RSS lets users keep up with the site's latest content without visiting the actual web pages. Now, many websites and blogs have provided RSS feeds for users to subscribe the content on the websites. RSS is a family of web feed formats used for syndicating content from blogs or web pages. It is an XML file that summarizes information items and links to the information sources. Feed reader or aggregator application can check a user's list of feeds and display any updated article they find. The web browser also has built-in feed readers or aggregators, and you can easily add feeds to your web pages. Let's watch a video which uses a simple way to explain the RSS.
The internet has problems. Technorati says there's over 50 million blogs, and you can see it's going up. This is overwhelming. Today's show is about a new and efficient way to keep up with all this cool stuff that's happening on the internet. So I'm going to talk about 2 ways that you can keep up with what's happening on the web. There's the old slow way. Boo! Then there's the new fast way. Yay! Here's the difference between new and the old way. This is you, and here are your favorite websites. You log onto your computer, and you're looking for something new. So you go out to your favorite blogs. Is there anything new there? Nope. You go out to your favorite news sites. Is there anything new? Nope. Every time you look for something new and it's not there, you've wasted valuable time. This is the old way. Now, let's consider the new and fast way, which is simply taking these arrows and turning them the other way, which means that the new things from blogs and the new thing from your news sites comes to you instead. It's like Netflix compared to the video store. So what we're talking about is using a single website that becomes your home for reading all the new stuff that's coming from your favorite websites. There are 2 steps for getting started. The first step is you need a home for reading the new posts. This is a website called a reader. They are free, and all you need is an account. I use a site called Google Reader. It looks like this. My favorite sites are listed on the left, and on the right, I can scroll through all the new posts from my favorite sites in a single place. So, to complete step 1, you need to go sign up for a reader at Google Reader, Bloglines, NewsGator, MyYahoo are good places to start. Step number 2 is to set up a connection between your reader and your favorite websites. Setting up these connections is called subscribing, and it's really important. Nearly every blog and news site offers the ability for you to subscribe so that updates from these sites show up here in your reader. To set up these subscriptions, you just need to look for funny little icons. This is the standard one using the standard orange color. You may also see these. These little icons say, hey look, subscribe to me. I can save you time. Once you find one of these buttons on your favorite site, click on it, and the page that opens up will give you everything you need for subscribing. After you click that button, one of two types of pages are likely to appear. This is one that provides one-click access to subscribing in your newsreader. The other page you're likely to see looks like this with code on it. If you see this page, copy the URL out of the page, go to your reader, and look for a link that says Add Subscription or Add Feed, and click on that and paste the link into your reader. So once you've added those subscriptions and the connection is there, new posts will start arriving in your reader, and you'll see why this is the new, faster way to read the web. It's addictive, so be careful. So, a quick recap. There are two things you need to do. Number one is go sign up for a reader. Number two is to go to your favorite websites, click on the icon, and subscribe. I'm Lee Lefevre, and this has been RSS in Plain English.
A wiki is a simple and powerful web-based collaborative authoring system for creating and editing content. Wiki also can be regarded as a content management system. There is a website of Wikipedia. In the Wikipedia, it lets anyone can add a new article or revise an existing article through a web browser. Users can also check changes made to an article. The user-generated online encyclopedia is Wikipedia. Wikis allows a group of people who might be at different locations to write or revise the same article. It provides excellent ways to annotate information or discuss evolving issues. Wiki has higher communication efficiency and productivity compared to the emails. Then Wiki has shared repositories of knowledge and documents for all aspects of a project. Finally, Wiki can support for the content to evolve, expand, and improve incrementally over time. There is a video which uses a funny way to explain the concept of Wiki. Let's watch the video.
These four friends are going on a camping trip. They need to bring the right supplies because they're backpacking. The group needs to plan and plan well, so coordination is key. They're all computer users, so they start planning with an email. It starts with one, but then becomes a barrage. Email is not good at coordinating and organizing a group's input. This is the old way. Boo! The important information is scattered across everyone's inbox. This isn't coordination. Let's start over. There is a better way. It requires using a website called a wiki. Using a wiki, the group can coordinate their trip better. This is the new way. Yay! Most wikis work the same. They make it easy for everyone to change what appears on a web page with a click of a button. It's as easy as erasing a word and rewriting it. The buttons are really important. There are two that are essential. They are edit and save, and they are always used together. Let's see them in action. Here are our camping friends, and this is a wiki website. Like all wikis, it has an edit button. Clicking this button transforms the web page into a document. All you have to do is click it, and the web page becomes a document ready for editing. Editing the page means you can add or remove words or change how they look, just like writing a letter. Once you're finished editing, you click Save, and the document becomes a web page once again and is ready for the next person to edit it. Easy. Edit, write, and save. Using this process, a group can coordinate more easily. Let's apply this to our camping friends who need to bring the right supplies. Mary signs up for a wiki site and then sees the new site for the first time. She clicks the edit button to get started. She creates two lists for camping, what we have and what we need. Under We Have, she lists the things she will bring, a cooler, stove, and flashlight. Under We Need, she lists items that others need to bring, compass, lighter, water, and food. She finishes the process by clicking Save, and the website now has lists for the camping trip. Now it's John's turn. John visits the wiki website, clicks Edit, and the page becomes a document ready for him to make changes. John volunteers to bring food and water, so he moves those to the Have column. He also realizes the group will need a knife and rope. Once he's finished, he clicks Save and the wiki is ready for the next person. Henry visits the wiki, clicks Edit, and he can edit the page. He remembers they need a tent. Henry saves the page and the wiki is ready for Frank. Frank edits the page and agrees to bring the remaining items, completing the process. Frank saves the page and realizes something awesome. The group has created the perfect camping list without email. Yay! But wait, one thing is missing. They need a location for the campsite. The wiki can help with this too, but another page is needed. John visits the wiki and clicks Edit to edit the page. He types in the word locations and highlights it. He then clicks the link button. This changes the word locations into a link to a new page. John clicks Save and next, Frank visits the wiki and sees the list and the link to the new page. He clicks on the locations link and arrives at the new page. This new page enables the group to use the same edit, write, save process to coordinate locations. This process can be repeated over and over. These three buttons, edit, save, and link, make it possible to organize a great camping trip or create the world's biggest encyclopedia. You can sign up for your own wiki at these websites: PBWiki, WetPaint, or Wikispaces. I'm Lee Lefevre, and this has been Wikis in Plain English on the Common Craft Show.
In Web 2.0, users can assign text to articles, photos, videos, and so on. Texts are keywords assigned to a piece of information such as an internet bookmark, digital image, video clip, or any computer document. Folksonomy is from the combination of two words, folks and taxonomy. It refers user-created taxonomies of information. It is a method for collaboratively creating, classifying, and managing text to annotate and categorize content. Everyone can choose any keywords as a tag. A tag cloud is a visual representation of a list of tags on a website or a blog. This picture is an example of tag cloud. The tag cloud can help users to identify the most notable keywords and their relative importance. In a website, a tag cloud is a website navigation aid. The keywords in a tag cloud are hyperlinked to items associated with the tag. A web mashup is a web page or website that combines information and services from multiple sources on the web. A web mashup server that you collect and mashup anything on the web, as well as data on some backend systems. For example, housing maps is a typical mashup application. This is the website. The housing maps integrates sales and rental information from the advertisement website, Craigslist, and Google Maps. Users can check the map to see what is available for sale or rent in a given region. There are three types of mashups. First, it provides a better interface to navigate, display, and present the information or a more responsive interface. The second kind of mashups combines information from different sources on the web. It could provide value-added information by aggregation. The third one aggregates data from various sources and presents the data with a better user interface. That's all for this class. Thanks for your listening. See you next time.